So now this is the last video on double displacement reaction. Again, if it is not clear from the previous videos, you can observe the last displacement reaction, double displacement reaction, which I am going to teach you. Otherwise, after this, you can research on different types of double displacement reactions, different types of colors being formed by mixing the solutions. So let's start with it. So now what I have done, I have taken the reaction between lead nitrate and potassium iodide. So you can see lead nitrate is colorless solution. Even potassium iodide is also a colorless solution. But as soon as we mix Ki to lead nitrate, you can see the color change. It is bright yellow color. So how exactly the reaction proceeds, that you can go through it and you can observe the reaction. So this is the reaction. What happens? Lead nitrate aqueous solution. I've written aqueous because I've already told you in double displacement reaction, always we will use aqueous solution. So lead nitrate will react with potassium iodide, again aqueous solution, and lead nitrate. So I've already told you metal is always written first. So Pb is the metal. In potassium iodide, K is the metal. So ions will just swap their partners. K will go to NO3 and Pb will go to I. So it will form PbI2, which is a solid yellow precipitate, and potassium nitrate, which is again aqueous solution present along with the precipitate. So now in this case, if you might ask me one question, that how we will come to know that this will be a precipitate and this will be a colored precipitate. So you have to keep in mind few colors of the precipitate, and you have to research on this, that what are the different types of colors that can be produced by mixing different compounds, different solutions. With the help of the color change, easily you can predict what is the particular compound. Or else you can also keep in mind the formulas of the precipitates which are there in your syllabus. So I can tell you about barium sulfate, BaSO4, which is white in color. You can learn about lead iodide, which is yellow in color, again a precipitate. And you can also keep in mind copper chromate, which is brown in color, and it is also formed during the double displacement reaction. So rest, if you are interested to research on the topic, you are free to do the research work, and you can find out more practicals based on the double displacement reaction. I hope now the concept is clear to you, how we proceed with the reaction, how exactly the experiment takes place, and what happens during a single displacement and what happens during a double displacement reaction.